I chose to drive to Lesotho just because the scenery is so beautiful. It takes about 4.5 hours from Johannesburg. There are no hotels outside the capital, Maseru, but there are a few lodges. This is the only 5-star lodge in Lesotho. It takes about an hour and a half to get here from the border with South Africa. And this lodge is 5,048 meters above sea level. The weather is great for most of the year. During winter, it gets really cold, where temperatures can drop to as low as -9 degrees. Maliba Lodge is situated in a nature reserve. Maliba here is pronounced Madiba, a Sesotho word meaning water. That's because 3 rivers run through this reserve.
The lodge is actually divided into 2 separate lodges. One is the mountain lodge, where we are now, which is the 5-star section. And then I also have the riverside lodge, which is situated in the valley, more secluded, more picturesque for that matter.
Despite being so isolated in the mountains, the lodge is often fully booked. 84% of all visitors are foreign tourists, mostly from Europe and the US. 10% of travelers come from South Africa. The rest are local.
There's so many places in the world, and they're all unique. And the same thing here. And when we crossed the border, and I first started looking, it was like, wow, this just really feels amazing to me.
It was in the internet I found this place. It was amazing because it was nothing's around, only hiking, trails, horse riding, and we fall in love and we said we have to go.
Exactly what we expected. The idea was to come here for biking and hiking, and that's what we're going to do.
While still small, tourism contributes around 5.5% to Lesotho's GDP. The majority of tourists come from South Africa.
When you come from a place like Sandton, where it's like a concrete jungle, and you come to this place, you're out of this planet.
Lesotho was a more reasonable choice in that it's still within South Africa and it's closer than most other holiday places.
The lodge also practices social tourism. The owners of the lodge provide community medical and educational services to those living in the nearby villages.
That mobile clinic is meant to help the old people that cannot walk long distance, who doesn't have money for transport. So we also have in the Madiba Community Trust. Like now, we had to drive all the way to Maseru to collect the books for the local schools.
If ever you're traveling in Lesotho, Maliba Lodge is certainly worth a stop. Sumitra, Nydoo, CGTN, Lesotho.